might change that song to that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Your song was great.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll leave my doctor coat in here.
We got
I saw some flashing pictures when I came in. Where did they go?
Oh.
They went into being the other camera shot.
Oh, okay. How's
All right. Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll come see you tomorrow.
I'll make a copy of the disc. If the disc will copy, sometimes it won't.
Well, don't promise.
But I will try to make it copy. If it will copy, I will bring you in one. Are you looking for this?
Yeah, let me get the DVD back so I can hand it back to Jen.
Thank you. How are you? What's familiar? I'm here.
Open Sesame. This is what you were seeing, and what it was an episode of Mount Dungeon.
Oh, okay.
That lemon
Curd?
Lemon curd is yummy.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Something tells me it's sort of rich.
I don't know if it's that rich, but it sure is good.
It is, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I brought some stuff today, but did you know that I got so busy that I didn't even get it out on the table? I see over there that I have some English muffins sitting. They never made it to the table. And
we have scones
I brought
there.
blackberry jam, and it never made it to the table. But we have these, and
it's got sugar as the first ingredient. That means it's a lot of sugar.
I thought it was.
Then it's got egg, which I think is the thickener.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has lemon juice, some butter, and then xanthan gum, which is another thickener.
Not bad though. Tastes yummy, doesn't it?
There was a time when I couldn't find lemon curd in town.
I'll bet. Where do you find this? You would not want to say, oh, I have things for you. Okay.
Out at one of the new shopping centers out by the airport.
Okay.
And one of the fancy stores there with a lot of import stuff.
Okay.
And gourmet foods. But I'm sure you can get it in town now.
Okay. Let me see now if I can.
Is that in response to my email that I sent you asking about?
This, well, we should even write this on, if you want to, make a note on here for this week. This week, you want to write redfish.
Redfish.
On there. Because I don't know if there's...
What about grouper?
Right, redfish on this card for this week.
Have a scone with some lemon curd.
I just know what they got fresh this week.
Oh, okay.
And this week they got fresh.
I've never heard of this.
It's new. It's downtown. It's across from Pritchard Park. No, that isn't right on that, does it?
Doesn't appear to. But
well, you can try a different one. You want to try that? See if it does. Probably it won't either. Oh, better. Oh, yes. Okay, now, this one. All right. Right off the top of my head, I'd say scallops. Is scallops on your agenda?
Oh, I can always do a scallop.
Okay, well, I happen to know that they took a fairly large order.
I've never heard of this one either.
Okay, it's downstairs under malaprops.
Oh, okay.
So
I've never heard of either one of those. And we go out every week to dinner, and we're always looking for new places that are good. And we get embarrassed because we end up going to 2 or 3 different restaurants all the time because we keep.
Do you like wahoo? Do you like wahoo?
I've never been to wahoo.
No, that's a fish. You were joking, right? No, it's a fish. It's a fish.
No. Unfortunately, I wasn't joking. I was that ignorant about wahoo.
Oh, good, Jonathan. You brought the napkins.
I did bring the napkins. I have gifts for you. And actually, it's kind of fitting that Davina's here. I don't know if maybe something she could use.
I have one here, and I think. Do you see another one somewhere?
There should be one in the box, right?
That's the one
I was using it as a napkin. Well, here, take it back.
No, take it. I think that was the one out of the box. See if there's. I don't know if that.
Did you take those out? I guess you do.
I should have had 2 in here.
Right.
Let's see. Well, you go ahead and be presenting and what have you or whatever, and I'll be looking to see if I'm, here it is, Jonathan, I knew it.
All right.
Look at here. Ta-da.
Aw.
That's that first one.
How nice.
Oh, that's what we're drinking today. Oh, did
Oh,
you?
well, I need some.
Oh, did you see
This
the?
is
Did you
so
see the bag? It came,
beautiful.
look at the bag it came
It's
in.
gorgeous.
Look, it says,
Big Red Road Tea.
and it.
How lovely.
So these were actually in the box of the new headphones that we just got,
We have new headphones.
and they are very nice.
Professional,
Yes.
dynamic stereo headphones.
How do you like them? Are you using them?
They sound quite nice.
Right on.
They sound quite nice.
But these came in the box, and the good doctor here recommended that we use them for napkins.
Well, I said,
You could, they need to be obviously touched up.
well, yeah, well, look. I could hem that, right? These could get a little hem on them.
Yeah.
And that would become the napkin for the tea
I
party.
feel it's actually really nice material. I mean, you can make hats and
She
stuff.
knows what that is.
Well, you know, it kind of has a Mad Scientist Tea Party feel to it
Right.
in
Could
the
that-
rough like this.
Perhaps
I
it
know,
could
it
also,
does.
perhaps it could also block
You think I should just
X-rays.
should just sort of fringe the edges and?
Well, they're already kind of fringy, and they'll get more fringy with use.
I know. Well, that's part of the problem. See, I'm getting these little hairs like already in my tea.
Oh.
See what I mean? That stuff gets everywhere. It'll be stuck on your sweater next. Now
Yeah.
you've done it.
Yeah. Okay, so is this from the,
Headphones. It came in the headphone box.
No,
the tea.
the tea is from the,
So which one is
China
that?
Garden
Is that this?
Buffet.
did they sell this to you?
Oh yeah.
So that's what this is
So
right here?
I love it. I
This is
love
the Big Red Road?
packaging.
Yes, it is. I don't know if it's steeped enough yet. It looks a little weak, but you know.
All right, well.
Just go with it.
Maybe I should wait.
Shake it around a little bit and you know, go with it. That's what we got.
It's hot.
It's not too bad, is it?
Well, we'll see.
It's the road.
Yeah, I cooked these last night. Well, I was going to be real busy today, so I did them last night.
Uh-huh.
And they were really good coming out of the oven fresh.
Do you want me to go throw them in the microwave and real quick?
You can't put this plate in the microwave.
No.
But yeah, they're better warmed up.
Okay, you want me to do that? I'll just put them on paper. Oh, give me that paper plate.
Yeah, paper towel, whatever. So Jonathan, what are you presenting?
Well, that was it, the napkins.
The napkins. Jonathan presented us with napkins. Did I see you running along W.T. Weaver a couple mornings, 2 or 3 mornings ago?
Probably.
Do you run?
I'm starting to, since I've quit smoking, I'm trying to start running and jogging as well, so.
When was it that we were there? Oh, I think we were there Saturday morning before we went for the tailgate market. And I thought that looked like you.
People recognize me running? Was it with the hair?
No, it was your body stance.
Oh.
The way you hold your body.
Do I have good running form?
I didn't check that out. I just noticed the profile. I said, I think that's Jonathan, and we just missed him. We could have said hello.
I'd have been like,
No, I think you were. We had walked dogs up that road that you live on.
okay.
I think is it starts with a P?
I live on Barnard.
Barnard, okay. Anyway, so we were up in that area, and we had been to the tailgate market.
All right. Yeah, I've been doing about every other day, so trying to replace that morning cigarette with something good.
Have you, do you go into the gardens or just run along the road?
You just along the road. Haven't really been there yet.
That's a nice track,
Is it?
really. The one along the road.
Right, yeah.
Very nice.
No, I like that. It's far enough removed
Yeah,
from the road that you can actually run without being worried.
yeah.
Because I'm really nervous riding a bike or running anywhere in Asheville. Because number one, there's not a lot of room, and number two,
Right.
people are crazy, man. They are driving crazy. I've personally witnessed 2 different people riding bikes get hit by a car. One was right in front of the Flying Frog or whatever.
You know what it's you tend to miss people on bicycles
Right.
a lot.
There we go.
That's
Maybe
that's
that'll-
good. Yeah.
Maybe sometimes that'll pep them up just a little bit, you know? Now, let me see, now, as I understand things, I'm allowed to run, advertising at the beginning and end or middle of every 30-minute period.
Okay,
Is that correct?
I think so.
Okay, so, in keeping with that, this is kind of a time that we could,
Don't mind us.
huh?
I was talking to the camera.
Okay, this is a period then in which we could run, some of our thank yous, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, really? I was wondering where you were.
I'm right behind you.
Oh. We'll get,
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, I've been here the whole time?
yeah, we'll guess who's here.
Yes,
Let's see. Yes, yeah.
One of our sponsors.
Well, let's see which one. There, this, that, there. What's going on? I'm doing this, and it's not doing anything.
It's loading, it says.
Okay, well, how do we know? There it goes. Look at that. What do you think?
Now, let me leave you some of these.
Oh,
I get guessed earlier.
These are new ones.
She would've been good for one of those.
she's good, isn't she, Jim? You should check it, go, tomorrow night to the Gray Eagle.
Okay.
Show doesn't start till 9. I don't know, you up that late?
Oh, I'm up till 2
That's
o'clock.
right, you and I are both up till
Yeah.
the sun comes
You
up.
kidding?
That's right. Part of the
The kind of
vampire.
medication I have to take, I have to stay up all night.
Right, how you like this one? No, you've seen this one
I've seen
already.
that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
nice.
And we wanna,
It is nice.
say thank you to Matt down at Caffeine for his, patronage of our television show. And we go in there and we have a cup of coffee ourselves.
Cool.
And so there's what's going on.
That there's, that right there, right there.
And now we're back over to that, look at that.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Randini.
Randy, what kind of medication
yeah.
are you on?
I'm on the good stuff.
The good kind.
All right, now let me see.
Apparently, me and Dr. Phil over there take the same stuff.
Well, I'm proud to say I am medication free.
Oh,
We're very
yeah.
happy about that.
I wish I could be medication free.
Medication.
I get the heebie-jeebies if I don't take my medication.
Well, I got off my hormone replacement therapy about a year ago, and I had
Those
hot
smell very good.
flashes for about 9
Oh.
months after.
They
Right.
smell very good. Who made them?
I did. I made
And look what I got
Pick
just
it
for
up.
you.
What, oh, man. What,
They're scones with lemon curd. They're very good.
Yes.
okay, and what's in them?
It's
Poppy
poppy
seeds.
seeds
Poppy seeds, okay.
and lemon.
So it's just like
A biscuit.
Just the seeds, just the
Okay.
seeds.
I see.
So part of maybe some of the seed pod, you know, some of that.
It'll,
Introducing an old country boy to something I ain't never seen before.
oh,
Poppy
it's like a
seeds.
biscuit,
Mhm.
but it's lemon
When you
flavored.
said biscuit, I understood.
Yeah.
Right, it's biscuits with poppy seeds in it. And that's not nothing a country boy wouldn't know.
No.
Believe me, I know plenty of grandma,
Poppy seed eating country boys.
grandmas.
And what kind of, looks like petroleum jelly.
It does.
Its jar even kind of looks.
I know it. It does. It does.
Okay,
We're
well,
trying.
it's
We're
not.
trying to introduce you to some new things here.
Evidently so.
Just it's your adventure with it.
Wait
and
until
taste
you
that.
wait till you taste it and see what you think. That's a
It's a traditional tea
that's a good
party,
biscuit. With,
treat.
Yeah, hello, everybody.
Oh my.
Isn't that good?
That's good.
there's a little bit in there. Yeah, it's a little weak at the moment, but I might.
Why is our tea taking so long to make?
Oh, it is made more or less. What we need to do is find that the teapot with the broken handle. Broke the.
Show him one of those new cards. Take a look at this.
Here.
New cards.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
I'm going to give him some because he needs some
Okay.
too. You know, I'm not giving him a whole lot, but that's a pretty good
Alright.
little stack.
So we have a broken teapot now?
All right.
Yes, I broke the handle off the other pot.
Well, we gotta go back to the Goodwill store and get some more teapots,
Sweet.
don't we?
Hope we can find
How are you
some.
doing today?
This is a
Doing
good.
good.
Hope,
How you doing?
hope this is a good week for
Well.
tea. It's hard to find good teapots at Goodwill, to be honest with you.
'Cause people snatch them up, I'll bet.
I just don't know if they ever make them in there.
You
I
know
don't-
those pickers,
Just,
you know, people who are called pickers?
George, that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good, ain't it?
I'm
Oh,
talking
now
about
he's
this
gonna
good.
eat-
I'm not gonna be feeding you no bad stuff here,
right, right,
especially not on TV.
right.
I got a reputation to
He
hold
does
on.
it, it's good.
Here you
If
go.
I do it, it's
If I
gonna be
take a
good,
bite and
I
kill,
guarantee.
if I take a bite and kill over, it's.
All right, now give me one of them biscuits.
Have a biscuit.
Thank you now.
Well, I hate to be incredibly boring, and I'm not giving it a shot.
Huh?
There we are. Hey.
Do you want to come sit down over here?
Actually, I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
Okay, it's your bedtime, I know.
Go home, go to bed. You
Yeah.
must work all night or something.
No, I got up 4 o'clock this morning to work.
Okay.
He's a bagel maker.
Yes.
Oh,
Serious
you are?
bagel maker.
Really?
Probably up there making.
Well, now what
Are
else?
you gonna move over to Dunkin' Donuts when they come and be making those
Wait a minute,
donuts?
there's
No,
some-
no.
There's something else in here besides.
It's lemon,
Lemon.
chunks
Oh,
of
chunks of
like candied lemon.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that good?
Now, if you could you pass me the?
It's
yeah, that's the
extremely
one.
good.
Here. Mhm.
Well, I just love it when the men folk like my food.
I know it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Scarlett.
Scarlett never cooked for the men. Men folk.
And
I
everybody,
don't think.
tonight, Mount Dungeon at 11 p.m. is sultry, and I'm not even on the camera. There I am.
Mhm.
And also, put your band on thisismyband.com.
That's right.
There we go.
I love
Alright.
your outfit, Matt.
Thank you. It's a black
Very
shirt
chic.
and the very
Yeah.
battered gold pants that I've painted in and done whatever else in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how'd you like you heard our musical guest from earlier, didn't
I
you?
did.
She was good. She don't like that shine.
I was hoping I would make it up here before she left, so I could give her
She
a
likes
card.
to shine. God does
Well,
like
do you?
Oh no, she said she didn't like it either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the song, God don't like it, and I don't like it
And I
either.
don't like it either.
We can.
Then we decided we could change that to don't be doing the God don't like that crack
God
either.
don't like that crack.
We can
My
get-
God don't like that crack.
We can. She's gonna drop by tomorrow,
Mhm.
and tomorrow evening she's gonna be at the Great Eagle.
Well, you've got plenty of cars now.
Yeah.
We'll pass those out at the Grey Eagle.
I know more. How was that last? You had a cup, right?
I did.
Was it okay?
It was good.
Okay. Is it a little weak or not?
I thought it was perfect.
Oh, okay.
I put a lot of sugar in, so I don't know what it actually tastes like.
I was gonna recommend one sugar cube. Yeah.
Where? A little bit of dirt never hurt anybody.
No, it's good for your.
Let's see.
your
Let's see. Show me
digestive tract.
Show me the bottom of that cup.
Huh? There's nothing in it now.
Okay.
It did look like that,
All right.
which I don't know what that is. Pepper maybe? I don't know.
No, I think it's tea. I think it's tea.
Maybe
It's
tea. Mhm.
it's the dust. It's tea dust. You know what I mean?
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
Because I've been dumping. I was dumping the tea into cans and stuff earlier.
Uh-huh.
Out of it, I got it in a. I get it out of a big tin, and then they just put it in a plastic thing.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I didn't
my.
get a whole cup full.
Well,
Dear.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make some.
Woo.
We'll try to make some more. How's that?
Randy, if I had known
It's up
that
to
it was
you.
the bottom of the barrel, I would have not
No, no,
taken.
that's-
No.
No.
He's gonna
Fine.
prefer to
Trust
have
me.
some of the smoky tea. I think
Yeah, I
I
would.
think that's
prefer to have some smoky
his
tea.
favorite. So I'm gonna put a little smoky tea in there.
I would have loved to have some smoky tea.
Well, this is. Oh, that's the 5
And I
minutes.
think that's what I got. I got the tea that, see, as you know, this stuff has all this stuff written on it in Chinese. And I do the best that I can to
Tea party photos.
Oh, really?
But those
Oh.
photos can be for y'all's program too if you want.
Very good.
There's
Wait a
some Asheville Botanical Gardens on
So
there.
this is for me to keep then? I take
It's
it?
for you
It's
to
for-
go with
or
that
it's to
machine
go with that
there.
It's
machine.
background.
Yeah.
It's background. It's
Okay.
outdoor
Yeah.
photos
Yeah.
and things.
So if y'all want to use it, I meant to say that last week whenever I was here.
Oops.
Just leave it here for the.
And I didn't leave it for anybody. I took it home, and
Shame.
but I brought it back.
Well, leave it there
I will leave it there.
for clips.
Now we're gonna make.
Boy, is that sweet. 2 lumps of sugar and a tablespoon of tea.
Oh, had you already put your sugar in?
Yeah, I'm having
Well,
a little. I'm having a little tea with my sugar.
Well, just let it be. Just let it be.
Woo!
Can you hook that? See, this is what the dirt is that you were seeing in that cup. It's that stuff from which is it's little tea.
Yep, you're right.
Thingies.
Good thing, huh?
I don't know what it is because I was pouring tea all around. Okay, thank you. Boy, it's tight. I don't know if I've ever put 2 in this one before.
You broke your handle in the other one.
I did. That's just kind of the way things happen sometimes.
That is the way
The teapot crumbles.
the teapot crumbles.
Yeah. Now I'll give you a little more water.
It certainly is.
And I'll be right back.
Randy, what have you been doing this week?
I have been trying to catch up on some work.
Me
Been
too.
Trying to catch up on some work. I got a little behind, and I don't like doing that. Well, usually if I get behind, very seldom is it my fault. I always like to blame another person. No, seriously, because when I get behind, it's due to website design, and it's lack of people getting me information. So I will get on them and tell them to give me information, and I'll have 5 or 6 people like I've had these last couple of weeks and say, you know, give me the information, give me the information, give me the information. And then they all bring you the information in one day at the exact same time. It's like they all got together and said, well, let's all take the information to them. And then they all yell and scream, you should have had this site up yesterday. And I'm sitting there holding their information right in front of them. I'm thinking, okay. So they say, can you have it up in the next 48 hours? And you're like, okay. You know, 3 weeks ago.
I can. Am I going to?
So,
Here, make room for another guest there.
I'll just
the way it is.
No, so.
That is just the way it is.
Oh,
So is that with the thisismyband.com website or what?
Oh, no, I do. My main company is called My Trusty Hosting. I've owned it for about 4.5 years, and I do website design and hosting, mostly hosting. I've kind of dwindled down from the website design, and just do hosting now. I have about 44,000 customers that host with me.
Pay me $100 a month.
No, they pay you work. No, they don't pay that much. They pay you work from $395 to. Well, I do have some members who pay $200 a month,
I
but very few.
when I was at thisismyband.com, there was a list of stuff like in blue you can click on, and down near the bottom of the list, I clicked on a thing that said free hosting, no banner, et cetera, et cetera. I was assuming it might have been one of your
No, it
things.
was advertising.
Okay, it was an outside thing?
Yeah, it was outside.
Okay, well, I clicked on it and didn't have time to see it through at the moment, so I just saved it and I was gonna go back there, because I have a domain that I'm not really hosting anywhere, I'm just storing it. And I thought.
That's called parking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Park.
Oh.
Now, if you wanna host with me, it's My Trusty Hosting. Well, I don't think we can say it on there, but I can tell you later.
Well, it's,
I don't wanna go through that ordeal again. As if I don't say visit, I can say it, can't I?
Mhm.
Well, it's a
Yes.
commercial website though, I don't know.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, let's don't do that. Just add a .com.
Did y'all get into trouble? Somebody
Me
got
in
into
trouble?
trouble?
No.
Somebody got
Okay,
in trouble and it wasn't me.
your punishment was you had to go to black for 15 minutes?
Uh-uh.
No?
No,
No, you had to go on the wall of shame.
I had to do some community service.
No, I mean for Richard, for the show.
That was my punishment. My punishment was because that's not my show. My punishment was I had to do some community service time here.
Well, did the show get punished?
So the show got punished, yeah.
Did they have to go to black for 15 minutes?
Well, it's about 5 minutes.
All right.
And then I apologized on the show
Okay.
for the slip of the tongue.
Okay.
But that wasn't my punishment was the community service work.
Okay.
We do here.
Does that mean you had to
Included
clean the
lights and-
toilets?
Well, I would include the lights anyway, but, and then next Tuesday will be some more work, which I already said I'd do anyway, but.
Well, it works out good for you.
Yeah, I had to install a printer.
Yeah, and the fax isn't working either, is it?
It will be tomorrow.
Okay. Now you have something in your hand. You wanna introduce yourself and tell us what's up with you?
I didn't prepare to be on a show today.
You have a really cool shirt on. I like those pictures on your shirt.
Tori Amos. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You're
yeah.
Relentless Entertainment, aren't you?
Yes. And we're doing a second show in which I would like to feature you,
Okay.
stunning personality you are, to reference some of the themes we go over.
You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel, aren't you?
I think it's the very cream of the crop, actually. But we also want to use Asheville Global Report, you know,
Okay.
so we can kind of plug URTV a little bit.
Have you spoken with them about it?
No, I came by yesterday, but I was just I thought they were going to be here later than they really were. So I'll have to talk to them next week. Unless they come in at some regular time I don't know about. Someone would like.
What have you got here, 4 pages?
Yeah, the script is really 75 pages. I just, since I don't, it's a pain to print the whole thing. I just printed out your lines. And you have a guest. It's 2 segments with 2 different guests.
Okay.
And then I was plugging Ron Paul because I know you guys are digging Ron Paul. I don't know if you can do that, but I don't care either because that's not my concern. We'll cut it out if we have to if someone complains. But until then, I'm not.
I think
not
you can
worried about
say
it.
I was digging around
It's kinda hard to cut out live TV. Trust me, I already tried that.
I didn't
You just can't.
heard that.
You just,
No, I mean
would you like to
everything I say.
would you like to solicit funds for?
No, I'm not soliciting funds. It's just it's relevant to the time and to the subject and the themes and everything. So anyway, I know you dig them, so I put it in here. That anyway, it's just there's a gist to what you say that goes along with the show, and you can change the words all you want, the actual lines, and as long as the certain gist stays with it. But anyway, and also you don't have to do it at all. I just wanted to see if you would.
Okay, so you're in the midst of doing this will be your second project that you're working on now?
Well,
or
not my
this
second
will be your
project, but my
third?
second show. And
Second
then-
show?
Yeah, and then there's a third one, all like planned out, but we're just gonna do the second one and then do the third one. I was gonna do them at the same time, but it's just too much.
This is Richard.
Richard's my twin from South Africa. This is another scene.
Okay.
And in this scene, we've come home from, you know, the main character that's me has been kidnapped mysteriously, and then his twin brother Richard from Africa, unexplainably comes to meet him, and then you know they can't find Nick, so they're coming home, and while Sela's making phone calls trying to find out where he was, the mad scientist is on TV, and you happen to be talking about things that go along with the whole theme of the show. You know what I'm saying? And that leads us to Night Creeper at a he's a G.I. Joe at a building, and he's running out of it in Botswana. It's exploding.
Okay.
It's gonna be exciting.
And then I show up again and okay.
And then you show up at the end also after Nick's, you know, he's been
But we can
found.
we
he's
can
got a
shoot all these
concussion.
scenes and then you can patch them in.
Yeah, I was just gonna just like you know, your show's on a lot, so just you do whatever.
Did I give you some this is my band.com
Oh, thanks.
cards? You know some musicians, don't you?
Yeah.
Some bands.
I got music. I'll upload it.
Right.
You can have it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good. And other musician friends, pass them out.
Not so many,
Not so many.
but I'll try.
Okay.
But anyway, I just come in and I'd say, you know, hey, let's do this right real quick, and then you could just while you're on air maybe.
All right,
and
I'll look-
then,
I'll look
do you
it over,
record
so-
all the shows you do?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But we'll try to make a special recording for you on that. I think for that we might want to set up another camera and put it on DV tape.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
So we'll set up a third camera.
Couldn't you record on DV in the master studio in the Studio A? Just stick a DV tape in there and
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. Sure enough. If nobody's in Studio A, we can patch through there.
Oh,
I was
sweet.
patched through there. We're not patched through there now, are we? Okay. Is our sound patched into stereo?
Should be patched as it was.
Okay, it should
As
be
far as I know,
patched.
there was no changes.
Yeah, it should be the same. But I did change the video. And you were getting audio out the other end in there, right? Level was right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it must be right. Okay.
But that's it. I gotta go drop off some scripts to other people. Trying to
Okay.
get a real director of
You're
photography.
looking at
for this
maybe
one.
doing this next week?
No, I'm starting shooting next week, but this we can do anytime. If you don't have a person to play the 2 guests, I can get someone.
Okay.
We'll just talk about it next week. I was gonna just see if
Okay.
you do it at all to
Oh,
start
yeah,
the
of
movie.
course.
You know, awesome.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk to you next week about it.
All right.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
and being on our show.
Of course.
Mr. Relentless Entertainment.
that's right.
And that's with the emphasis on relentless.
Nicotine.
Relentless.
Hard
That's right.
drug to stop.
Thank you. Yes.
Huh? Hard drugs.
Like I said, I'm not drug free because I'm still on nicotine.
Yes, you are.
Are you taking patches or
Yeah, I'm
something?
doing the patch.
You got
But
one
you still
there?
hadn't smoked yet.
See
I
right
still haven't
there?
smoked. Where's the camera?
That's good.
Oh.
He has a plastic
That's
patch.
awesome.
Pharmacologically, nicotine does two things that are really interesting that is unique.
Okay.
It makes you feel good when you feel bad, and it calms you down when you're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And then it makes you feel bad after you've done it.
No, I don't think so. Just need to do it some more to feel
And
good.
it gives you wicked vivid dreams if you
Does
leave it
it?
on at night. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Like,
That's why you
Because
have
it's
to.
been so long since I
it even
quit
tells you
smoking.
in the little book, it's like if you experience ultra vivid dreams, you might want to consider removing the patch before bedtime.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the dreams are so good. Like it's real. Like when you wake up, you're disoriented because you think you are where you were just
Oh,
dreaming.
really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it can be really, really good if, say, like Jessica Alba's
It's a
in
good
your
dream.
or whatever, right?
Or if it's a
If
nightmare,
it's a nightmare,
uh-oh.
not so good. Yeah.
I have to move the
Hang
table.
on. All right, y'all. We'll have to. My break is over.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and joining.
Well, I heard about the good tea, so I made sure that my dinner break coincided with. being able
In
to-
that case, I will scoot over here so that you have a more uniform
Evenly
shot.
balanced.
Well, I wouldn't.
We don't really go for balance here, Randy. I don't
We
know.
have,
Right?
now that we're working off two cameras, now that we're working off two cameras,
I just like to sit close to the mad scientist.
but now that we're working off two cameras, we don't really have one shot that's sort of getting everybody anymore, you know what I mean?
Man, I love that tea.
Is it the smoky tea made its thing
That's
now?
good.
Okay, did I? Oh yeah, I have more water, we're gonna make more.
Randy just said he loved the tea, and I just want to reiterate that he was dragged kicking and screaming to hot tea at the tea party.
But this is the
Now
kind,
he
this is
loves
the
it.
kind you like, isn't it?
I don't see
He
the
was
switch. I want
kicking
it.
and screaming. 4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
6 thumbs up.
Now, shall I eat a scone and be proper at the
Yes,
same time?
Would be proper.
absolutely, and see how good together they are.
Put some of that Vaseline.
That's more Vaseline.
I know when she walked in with that, I thought, oh my God, she's lost her mind now.
She's gone for sure.
Looks like a cheap bottle of Vaseline to me. Did you get that at the dollar store? Yeah, that's what
No, that was a $5 bottle
I know,
of lemon curd.
but if it doesn't look like a bottle of Vaseline, I
It
don't
does.
know why. It definitely looks like a bottle of Vaseline, but it tastes a lot better than Vaseline.
Thank goodness. Now, I've never tasted Vaseline, so I can't say for sure.
Well, it tastes a whole lot better than Vaseline.
When have you been tasting
You had
Vaseline?
never had an occasion to maybe put a little Vaseline on your lips as a chapstick kind of thing or something like
Actually,
that?
I do.
Okay. So-
Because when I go over to Herb's, I have to take my makeup off with his Vaseline.
I see.
Don't have any makeup remover
Uh-huh.
over there.
So, yeah. Well, that's what, people, a lot of times people will say like, oh, that tastes like,
Yeah.
and I always say, how do you know what,
Tastes like.
How do you know?
how do you know?
But I have to say that tea is very nice to make feeling after drinking.
Oh, yeah? Very
Nice to
nice
make feeling.
after drinking. Mm-hmm. Very nice make feeling after drinking.
Is that what the brochure says?
Uh-huh. Something like that.
Very nice make feeling after drinking.
It is that. Yes. This is the smoky now, which we like well
This feeling is tea very nice.
after making.
After making. Drinking making.
Right.
Making drinking.
After many
After
makings.
making drinking tea, Randy like.
Like I did, I said.
Mhm. Can I get one of your pills from you?
One's not enough for me. I need 2 or 3.
Well, let me have 2 then. Okay. One of you need 3. All right. We'll never get Randy on this. This is the good stuff. It's organic, man.
It's the
Oh.
God likes this.
God
Stuff
likes
this good anyway.
Yep.
it.
God smiles on stevia.
Mhm. That's right. That's right.
Nothing but the highest quality.
That's right. That's right. We brought out the good stuff today now, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
No, did you see that box of tea? Did you see
Oh.
this?
No, I didn't.
Let us show you, because
Show me let's.
okay, this is the bag.
Holy moly, the bag costs more than a tea. Is there tea in there?
Yeah.
Well, I never. How?
That's
I think they sent a little Chinese woman over.
you see what I'm talking about? Now this came from the napkins. This came within the headphones. See the new headphones on my head?
I did.
Okay.
You got me, man. I can't open it.
Okay, no. Put it
I've had too much
this
tea, I
way.
guess. Aha. Wow. Who's buried in this?
You know, that would be a very nice little urn for your ashes, now that I think about it.
You'd be labeled tea.
Red road tea.
That has a very unique smell. I think the little rubber gasket came off of it.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't stay on. I can't make it stay on. I
think
suppose I could glue it.
It probably just fits like that right there. I guess.
It does, and then the next time you take it off, it'll come off again.
That is nice. Well, at least it has some English on
Does it? What's it say?
0599-530-1999.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought it said.
It makes me envious. I want to go get myself a bottle of it
Yeah.
because
Well.
it's so beautifully packaged.
Well, I probably need to see if I could get these people to be a sponsor for the tea party.
Absolutely.
But you know what? How do you say sponsor in Chinese?
Do they not speak English at all?
Well, yes, they do. They speak some English, but not enough.
I think the little Chinese lady's on that too. I tell you what, that tea's opening my sinuses up. I don't know whose napkin this is or what it was used for.
It was used to heat the scones up,
But,
the biscuits.
Now it's going to be used to
Well, that's good. That's good.
be rude.
Well, sometimes no, you can just blow your
You
nose.
can blow your nose, I think, once at a table, can't you?
Is that right?
I think so. Once.
And how many times can you blow your nose on TV?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you like.
On this show,
You can even wipe it on your sleeve if you want to.
that's why we wear lab coats.
See all the battle scars?
Oh no. Oh no.
Because I never see on real TV, I don't see them blowing their nose or doing anything.
They hardly even have.
Improper.
She just said this wasn't a real show.
It's almost as though they don't even have noses on real TV.
Yeah, they don't do things that
They don't
normal
pass
people
gas
do.
or anything, do they?
What they do on this show, it's almost required. It's like
Bring you a bottle of Vaseline. A napkin. A biscuit.
a biscuit. No, it was good. Those are good biscuits.
Those are.
I'll tell you who had the best biscuits.
You bringing in chicken next
in
week?
New Orleans, I used to take the streetcar
Yeah.
to work because it was
Where'd you take it
$15 back then to
Dude.
park downtown.
Was it heavy?
So
She took the
so-
street.
So I would catch the streetcar, the St. Charles line, and go to the French Quarter.
Did you have to run far?
Oh, I know. Okay, go ahead.
And there was one of the famous Cajun fried chicken places, and they made the
Biscuits.
best blueberry biscuits you ever tasted. And I think I put on about 50 pounds
From those
of
biscuits.
blueberry biscuits.
Blueberry biscuits.
Do you recall the name of this establishment?
Oh heck yes!
I think we
What
did.
is it? Popeyes.
Popeyes. Okay.
And they quit making their blueberry biscuits. Now they make their cinnamon biscuits, which are good, but they don't hold a candle to the blueberry biscuits.
Well, there's been some good places to eat in the French Quarter,
Oh yeah.
and I don't remember the names of them. If I describe them to you. Maybe you can, there's one place that you walk in, I don't know there's one place you walk in, they've got tables and booths, and they've got a big checkerboard, looking floor. You know, black and white checked floor, and I think there's a counter. You can sit at the counter or you can sit at tables and booths. It's kind of like an old style diner to a degree, and they serve breakfast 24 hours a day, and they also serve a good hamburger in there. Do you know where I'm talking?
That's not in the Napoleon House, is it?
I don't know. I can't remember names. It might be.
It might be in the Napoleon
It's
House.
in the French Quarter.
Because Napoleon House has a counter, has an old-timey looking counter.
I think as you walk in, the counter would be on the right, and the booths and tables, the booths would be on the left,
Well,
and some tables.
there was another really famous breakfast spot, but I never stopped in there, and
Okay.
I always saw a whole bunch of people in there eating breakfast. And I
Yes.
never stopped there because I was filled up on the biscuits
Mhm.
from the other establishment.
Right.
But
And then there's another one's got a fountain in there with a little naked boy peeing in it.
that would be the
You know, if you know that one.
court of three homosexual buddies.
No, maybe it was, but that's what they named it.
Well, I didn't want to use the slang term. I wanted to use the official term.
Oh, okay.
The court of three gays.
Oh, is that the name? Is that the name of the place?
Sure is.
Is it?
No.
I don't know. But well, that's what we said when we were in there eating. The food was good. But you know we said that, don't you?
No, there's so many good eating establishments there, actually. I used to like Mr. B's Bistro. They had the best gumbo I have ever had in my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is that place? There's one place that's.
I have to admit, I don't know how anybody eats gumbo.
Huh?
I don't know how anybody eats gumbo.
Really? I had fish gumbo. Just